The film begins at the funeral of Father Maria. She noticed a boy standing some distance away and watching the funeral. She was distracted for a moment, and when she turned to look back, he was gone. Maria went to the lawyer's office to hear about her father's last will. Unfortunately, her father lost everything, including the house where Maria lived. The only thing he could leave behind was a book titled The Ancient Chronicles of the Moonraker Valley. That night, her housekeeper tries to comfort Maria and make sure that her father is sure to love her very much. Maria didn't want to hear more. When Heliograph left, she turned to the book she had inherited to find solace. The book is about a young woman with a pure heart. A fateful night, the moon gave her jewels that turned her into a moon princess. In the same valley where the moon princess resides, two ancient families lived in harmony, sharing the gift of nature. The moon princess was the daughter of a prestigious family who fell in love with the knight John of the Merry Welsh family. Their wedding was blessed by the moon princess's father, and he gave them a rare black lion. Meanwhile, Knight John gave her a unicorn as a wedding gift. Filled with happiness, the princess decided to reveal the moon jewels to both families. Legend has it that moon gems are so powerful that they can fulfill all wishes, both good and bad. Before Maria read the story, she closed the book and decided to rest. On the way to Benjamin's mansion, Maria and the butler were worried about encountering the robbers. They tried to kidnap both people. Maria succeeded as a bandit who was injured with a needle, while Haley chased the other away with his stick. As soon as they arrived at the villa, Benjamin greeted them and mourned the death of Father Maria, revealing the dog. Tried to tell about the robbers, but Benjamin wanted to listen at another time and led them inside. Near the fireplace, they meet Benjamin's scary black dog. He pointed to the heliport up to her room, while Benjamin led Maria to the room on the tower. She walked in and saw that the walls of the room were wonderfully decorated. Moonraker Valley description. She felt enchanted and found solace in this small space. The next morning, Maria woke up with a glass of milk and a plate of cake beside the bed. She took a sip and wondered who left them to her. She also found a beautiful purple velvet dress placed on her chair. She found it too flashy and refused to wear it. Instead, she decides to test her positive for something else. When you leave the room, she met a painting of a beautiful woman hanging along the hallway. She looked at the painting for a moment before continuing to walk. When he met Benjamin, he pointed her to the dining room and then noticed the book she was carrying. He asked her where she got it from, and she explained that it was her father who left it. Benjamin said her father had no rights because the book belonged to the mansion. He took it from her hand to keep it. Maria protested, but Benjamin ignored her. During breakfast, Maria asks Benjamin to return the book, but he ignores it. Heliotropium tries to have a small conversation with him, but he repeatedly refuses. When expressing discomfort, Maria asked, "Why did you invite them into the house?" Benjamin called her father useless and admitted that since his death, it was his responsibility to take care of her. He went on to say that Maria was a Welsh Mary. It means that she belongs to the villa and has no choice. While visiting the villa, Maria mentioned the robbers she and Haley had encountered. Question, is there any way to solve it? Benjamin advised her to stay away from the forest and away from her full family. She asked, are they the full family in the book? And he confirmed that they are very real and not just characters in the book. When exploring the villa, she discovered a piano playing automatically. Cogear, cloth covering. Sit in front of the piano and watch the keys move. Benjamin didn't seem pleased to see her. They took off the old horses of the village, and Benjamin taught her how to take off her horse. When it's getting dark, Benjamin offers to come back, but Maria is enjoying the trip and asks if she can go alone. He agreed, but asked her to promise to stay within the boundaries of the Mona, because he could only ensure her safety if she didn't go into the forest. When she took off her horse alone, she wondered what was special about the forest, and then hear the cry for help from within. She decided to monitor the progress. She found a rabbit in the cage and released it, but the bandits surrounded her. While fighting them, she realizes the wound she inflicted on a robber with her needle. He said that he would take her to see her father because her father wanted to see her so badly. Before they could do so, the black dog appeared, causing the robbers to flee in fear. One of them was Robin, who had just threatened Maria. She breathed a sigh of relief and thanked the black dog, while picking up the rabbit to take home. The next morning, Maria went into the room where Benjamin was playing the piano. She shot him a series of questions about the milk glasses and cookie plates left in the room, the dress, are the stars moving on the ceiling, and the mysterious white horse she had seen in the yard. Benjamin turned to look at her and asked if she would ever stop asking. She was shocked when Benjamin left in anger. The black dog helps her answer one of her questions and leads her to the kitchen of the mansion. There, she meets the mysterious chef of the villa. The person was working very quickly to prepare the dish. Moved from one place to another, she realized that he was the one who had left her the milk and biscuits. The chef said a bit of magic had returned to the valley and guessed that she hadn't finished reading the book. He surmised that Benjamin had placed the book in the library for preservation and showed Baugia to check it there. When you find the book, Maria continued the story. The Moon Princess believes in goodness in people's hearts, but men have shown hidden greed in their hearts. The knight John and the Moon Princess's father try to steal the moon jewels for his family. The Moon Princess angrily claims that the moon jewels don't belong to anyone. She recited a curse over the Manawara Valley. Unless a clear heart is listened to before the 5,000th moonrise, the entire valley will be plunged into eternal darkness. Realize this story is based on facts. Maria hurried to the chef. He confirmed that this place is collapsing because of the curse. He said that the only person who could break the curse was a real moon princess. The chef revealed that legend says that a unicorn, a mystical companion, continues to protect her. Maria finally understood that she was the new moon princess and that she was the one who could remove the curse. The unexpected truth made Maria run away. She found a cave with a woman who looked exactly like the person in the painting in the villa. The woman invited Maria inside and introduced herself as the class. She encouraged Maria to stay because she couldn't hide from what she had to do. Maria admits that she wants to help but doesn't know where to start. The class suggested that she look for the jewels because no one knew where they were and both families thought the other had stolen them. Maria thinks that both families are at fault because the family is full of chests, while the Mary Welsh family has the keys. While thinking, Maria realized that the book she was using was hiding the lost key. With the key in hand, Maria asks the class to take her to the full family to retrieve the moon jewels from the chest. Upon finding the fortress, the class abandoned Maria and declared that she could not return. However, Maria decided to continue. Upon intrusion, Maria was arrested and taken to the police. Ruben's father, to negotiate, she showed them the key. Cole looked at her contemptuously and announced that she had done a good job of providing the keys because the young family had hidden the moon jewels. Maria replied that it was true and accused his ancestors of stealing them. Ko then showed her the chest that was already on the moon princess's father's grave, but it was empty. Maria cried out that they were hiding them, but the muscle says they were never in the chest when it was taken. He declares that when eternal darkness comes, the young family will rise into the Meriwether family who will be punished for their greed. He ordered Maria's imprisonment. When locked up in a dungeon, Maria finds a glittering illusion of a unicorn on the wall. She recalled the chef's story that it would protect her. She tries to escape through the window and sneaks out when the guard is distracted. Ko declares that Maria will never find her way out of the forest. He ordered Maria to be executed because he did not want her to stop the curse and believe that the nature of Mary Welsh's family would be their victory. When chased by soldiers, Maria is lost. Fortunately, the black dog found her and led her home. 2 glasses in place, and Benjamin was surprised when Maria returned home. Benjamin scolds her for being late and wandering in the valley. Maria tries to explain, but accidentally reveals that she has entered the forest. This caught Benjamin's attention. Angrily chased her away, but she said he wasn't her father. That night, Benjamin tried to apologize for his actions and emphasized that they were very worried about her. He admitted that he was still happy that she had returned safely. When you wake up, Maria felt worried and grabbed a rack to the side of the bed. She hides by the fireplace when a secret door opens. Exposed the class, Maria approached and asked for an explanation. It turned out that it was the class who had left the dresses in her room. The woman apologizes and Maria forgives her. Maria 10 grades to the bottom of her, where the woman heard the piano and rushed to the dentist's room. When they were playing, Maria noticed a mirror placed in the corner of the room. She approaches it and sees Benjamin and his class in love. In a flashback before his wedding with Benjamin. In another scene, the class revealed that she was a member of the full family. The family thinks she is cheating on her and thinks that the class is just pretending to love him. Benjamin angrily canceled the wedding. Upon returning to her room, Maria meets a servant who is trying to send the painting of the moon princess. She stopped him and asked him not to move. She ordered 2 glasses at the temple, and the chef came to show them the picture, asking them to look at it. As they stared at the moving picture, it indicated where the moon jewels were being marked. However, only Mary saw it. This means that the moon princess is the one who took the moon pearls. It seems that the moon princess has hidden the gems in the forest, but she wasn't sure exactly where. The chef told her that only one person understood the forest like the palm of his hand, and Maria realized he was talking about Robin. Before leaving, she gave the servant 2 letters to class and Benjamin. The servant smiled and signaled that he understood what she was trying to do. Robin finds Maria and praises her for voluntarily surrendering herself. Maria smiled and tied Robin with a rope. She made a deal with him, asked him to promise to listen before she lets him go. Class and Benjamin meet in the music room, and the tension between them is very pronounced when the 2 people can't take their eyes off each other. They waited for each other, officially apologized. While chatting, they realized that they had been deceived by Maria when they each gave each other the look at the letter they received. Robin was about to leave and said goodbye to Maria, but she begged him to stay. Asked for help. Robbie says that she is a Welsh Mary and that he has now been ordered to kill her. She retorted if he did, the whole valley will die with her. While they still have a chance to stop the curse before the moon rises in the evening. When Robin and Maria were searching for the sealed jewels, the group set out to find her in hopes of bringing her home. In the forest, Robin and Maria separate after her men capture Robin. He was brought to meet the human body very angry that he had betrayed him. He expressed his frustration with his daughter and now Robin. Meanwhile, Maria named the black dog who was also missing. She stumbles upon a glittering illusion of a unicorn and follows it. The unicorn led her to the tree where the jewels were hidden, but shocked her to see that she was waiting for her there. He asked her to lead him to the moon jewels. The black dog helps Robin escape from his troops, but while they are on the run, the black dog is left behind and shot. Before Robin could return to save him, he heard Maria's screams. Last, Robin found Maria and his father. He asked me to listen to them, but he gets angry and rejects Robin, causing him to run away with Maria before he can harm them. Both return to the tree and gold a hole between the roots. Here, they discovered the Moon Princess's grave. While searching, Maria realized that the image of the Moon Princess on the wall had a string of pearls around her neck. She reached for it, and it turned into real moon pearls in her hand. Before they celebrate, the natives caught up with them. They escaped through a secret tunnel. Co arrives at the cliff where the valley is cursed, and Benjamin comes to the servant and the cook. Maria and Robin arrive shortly after. Maria shows that they have found the moon pearls and insists that it is greed that brings pain to the two families. The class turned out to be your daughter, who had just arrived. She called her father and asked why there was so much hatred in his heart. Maria begs Benjamin and Key to let go of their arrogance to save everyone. But she couldn't convince them. She realized that she had to do it herself and jumped into the sea with the moon pearls. When the moon rises, a huge wave swept toward the cliff. Actual. The wave is made up of hundreds of white horses. And in the middle is a unicorn with Maria on its back. It brought her back into the group. Benjamin hugged her in relief. The class declares that she is the real Moon Princess. The black dog also appeared, as this time, in its true form, is the black lion. Benjamin and the class reunited, and Benjamin apologizes for his arrogance. The film ends with the curse finally cast on the reconciled Merry Welsh family. The movie ends here. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest videos.